What's going on, guys? It's Monday morning and we're doing something different. We're doing something a little different this week. My goal this week is to trade only one contract of the micro E-minis, and then at the end of the week, Friday, if we're sitting green, if we're profitable by only trading one contract by Friday, by the end of the week, if we're profitable, next Monday, we're going to step it up to the bigger E-minis. So that's the goal. That's the plan this week. You're going to see 3 trades today, 3 overall good trades. One thing I really need to work on, I've talked about this so many videos I talked about this. I really got to focus on letting my trades hit the target, letting these trades work. I'm nailing the bottoms. I'm nailing the entries. Just got to let these trades work. Got to have patience and let these trades work out. But either way, still making a decent profit with only trading one micro E-mini today and still capturing 12 handles a day. And that's all we need to do. If we do that every single day, well, guess what, friends? It's an easy way to grow your account. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to show you guys the trades and all that live action, what I'm looking at, what I'm talking about, and all that fun stuff right here in this video. So make sure you guys stay tuned. All right. We're going into open here. The market pulling back at about 2 minutes here till the market opens. Looking to maybe grab a little bit down here in the 99s. Let's see if we can get filled down here. 199.25 now. This kind of selling off going into open here. Looking for a little bit of a bounce back. Today, or this week, I guess. This week I'm going to be trying to trade with only one contract. Only one contract because I'm hoping to jump to the full-size E-minis next week or the week after, or kind of like around this time at some point. So the goal is to trade one contract because that's basically what I would be doing with trading one size of the full contracts with the E-minis. So my goal is to just kind of trade one contract this week, to not average, to not be able to add those kinds of things, and also won't be able to take partials. I'll be able to look for just kind of overall full trades here. And my goal really is to get 6 to 7 handles per trade and to risk, 3 to 4 handles on every trade. So we'll see if this dip buy works out. It might kind of just continue to sell off, or it might get a little bounce back here. Let's see if we can get a little push back up here to the 203 level where that EMA is, where that overall trend was before. But right now, looking like she wants to sell through here, but had to take the trade going into open, kind of that big sell-off there, expecting some volatility here at open. Not sure we're going to get all the way back up to the 206 area, but hey, we'll give it a little bit of time, see if we can get a push up here. Overall, the risk to reward is pretty good here, risking 4 handles. Looking for maybe a push up above 211. I think if we can get up here to the 206 area, we'll definitely get a push above 211. So now the market is open. Here we go. Let's see what happens. Look at this. Nice little push back up right now. Like I said, only one contract. Let's see if we can get this to push up. Ideally, this isn't like the perfect setup really for me. It's not like a beautiful breakout or beautiful bull flag or things like that. So I don't have a ton of faith in it, but I thought that we should get a little bit of a bounce back here. Might look to take profit a little early on this one just because, like I said, it's not like the ideal setup. But, hey, we'll give it a little bit of time here, see if we can get a push up and get a $20 bill here going into open. 1750 now on that one contract. Looking for a little bit higher. I'm going to put an order out here. We'll see. We'll give it a second. It looks like it wants to bounce here. Put an order out there. Oh, gosh. What did I just do? Yeah, we should be covered, right? All right, so we covered that. We got 204. So what did we get? What did we get there? You gotta remember though, trading with the E-minis, it's 1/10. Trading with the micro E-minis is 1/10 the size of the normal E-minis. So a $20 move or a $20 profit on the micro E-minis would be a $200 profit on the big boy E-minis. So, or whatever you want to call it. Look at this, up there at 206. So I could have let this one go. I should have let it go. I gotta really stop doing that. I really do have to stop doing that. But hey, nice little bounce. You can see on the 15-minute chart how this one really worked out beautifully there. We had the pullback, the low of this candle there, the low, where's the low? The low was 198.50. The low of this candle was 198.75, so we found some support there. We bounced up there to the 206s, and let's see what happens from here and see if we get a breakout. Look at this thing, 207s now, so hey, Patrick, come on. You gotta have some patience here, boy. You gotta have some patience. Sometimes I really frustrate myself in that sense of not having the patience, but still, last night making a little bit of profit as well, up $57 on the micros, only trading one contract. Look at this move last night. It goes up here to the high at the 211s, crashes back down here to the 182s. It rallies back to 210 this morning, and then now we're getting some volatility here at open, trying to figure out which way this market wants to go. If we can't break above 211, obviously we're looking for a pullback from there. I'm kind of seeing where this 15-minute candle wants to end up at here. Got about 10 minutes, so I'm going to give it a little bit of time. I'll give it 10 minutes or so, kind of figure out which way this 15-minute candle wants to go, where it wants to end up at, and then we'll look for that kind of next opportunity. And you can see now already starting to try to push again above that 206.75 high of that candle. This is the 5-minute chart we're looking at right now. Let's see what kind of happens from here. Kind of looking like we might get a little bit of a bear flag here. What do you guys think? What are we thinking here? Starting to push 207 again, trying to push through 207 here. The old saying, stocks only go up. Well, I'm not sure I want to short right here just yet. I'm going to give it a little bit of time. No point in rushing into this. We're trying to perfect the strategy here. We're not just trying to make a little bit of money. We're trying to really kind of figure out, a solid risk to reward. Find the good setups, find the setups that we're looking for, solid bear flags, solid bull flags. Something like this last night. This was a beautiful little bull flag last night from the 201, bouncing, and then squeezed up there to the 211s. Ended up getting a full 10-handle move there. Look at this drop after that from the 209s, dropping right down there to the 197s. And right now having a little bit of trouble there again at the 207s. But like I said, I'm giving a little bit of time for this kind of to figure out which way it wants to go. Maybe look for a breakdown. I'd like to see maybe if we are going to turn down from here, maybe we get this break below that 199 level again. After that, we should probably see that 180s if we can't hold there. So we got this overall trend this morning, pre-market from what about 4 a.m. up there to 210, and looking for this to kind of figure out which way it wants to go. But look, that was my original target there at the 206s. Should have been a little bit more patient. That's one thing I really got to work on this week, especially trading with one contract. It's like, hey, if we're going to jump into the trade, we need to make sure we're getting that 6 to 7 handle move that we're looking for. 6 to 7 handle moves, minimum here. So right now, I think this thing just doesn't really know which way it wants to go. So I think the best thing for me to do at this point is, here's the problem, right? I can short right now. I could short, risking off the 211s. I could go long, risking off the 200s. But we're like right in the middle, right? We're right in the middle of this overall price action here. 205, 200. So my stop at 200, my stop at 211. We're just too far right in the middle. It's basically, I would just go ahead and let me take a coin and flip it. Flip a coin here at this point. So that's why we're going to be a little bit more patient and just wait for the kind of overall move here. If we get the move to the upside, we'll look to get long for the break over 211. If we get a move below this 200 area, we'll look to get short. So pretty simple. We don't need to try to flip a coin here and try to figure out which way the market's going to go. That's the whole point of what we're not trying to do. All right, so we got the breakdown. We've been kind of chopping around in this 200 area. Kind of look to see where I would expect, some type of bounce back to find some resistance before this kind of like really sells off. I'm not like trying to jump in right away. I'm not like, okay, it's time to hit the bid. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait here to kind of, I want to see like a lower high. All right. So we're like getting stuck there at 211. I want to see this kind of find a little bit of bounce, kind of get up here into this 204 area. Definitely, like it looks better on the 15-minute chart. If you look on the 15-minute chart here, see how this thing's, see how this thing's kind of break. It just broke down. We had that overall kind of support there. It broke down 198 level now down there. But I want to see like this kind of next 15-minute candle find a kind of a lower high in this 202. Maybe even if we get below 200 and we get stuck there, that's kind of what I'm looking for. I want to see, a bit of a breakdown and then kind of push back up. I don't want to just short right away. I don't want to just jump in because my risk reward just isn't going to be there. And, if I get in here at the 198s, my stop's going to be there at 200s. And there's probably a really good chance this probably pushes back up above 200 one more time before kind of if it does want to head lower. So just being patient here, not just trying to jump in, first thing. There's no rush here. There's no rush. That's one thing about futures is there's no rush. There's going to be opportunities. I don't need to try to jump in first move here. You can see how it's just kind of been chopping around for basically the first 30 minutes. We went from 200 up there to 209, pulling back, and then you can see right now already starting to kind of push back up here. And let's see if we can kind of get, I would love to see like this area, 205, get touched one more time and then kind of sell off from there. All right, so we're showing some strength here, pushing up there. This candle's kind of closing above that EMA there. It is what it is. We'll see if we get stopped out here. Got to take the trade when we see it, and that's what we did. So win or lose, we take the trade. If it doesn't work out, that's just how it goes sometimes. But looking to see if this is going to find some resistance here. 205 area. You can see 205.50 getting pushed up there. Market bouncing back here, about to get stopped out. It is what it is. And we'll move on, look for the next opportunity. Now, look to see what happens if this wants to pull back here. Try to get long in this 202 area for the idea of trying to push up there. Look at this. It's going to pull back now. Wow. I got stopped out right there at the top. Amazing. At the end of the day, the lesson here on this getting stopped out, if I do get stopped out and this, goes lower, it really comes down again to my entry. I made the video today talking about that. My entries, just got to be a little bit more patient, especially seeing how this pushed right above there. I mean, it is what it is, in hindsight now, but really just if I would have waited, I kept saying 205, 205, 206 here, getting touched here. Well, I should have just given myself a little bit more patience and trusted in the process because it did get up there the 205. So if we were short at the 205s, we would have had our stop up here. So if this does turn down now, it's like, hey, we were on it. So we live, you learn. It's almost 11 o'clock. I think I'm going to be done for the day. Still up $45 on the day, trading only one contract. And just got to kind of just get through it. I don't really know, the moral of the story here. I'm going to try to jump in long here. I think this thing is going to just break out to the upside. Let's see if we get a breakout here. Just a little pop. I think we can get a push back up there to the high of day at the 211s. This thing just, that 15-minute candle basically opening right there at that key area for a push higher. Let's see if she wants to squeeze, kind of hold this 204 area, 203 area. Got my stop right there at the 202.75. Really looking like she's primed up to move here. Push above 06.50 obviously and get a little squeeze going towards high of day. Highs of day. Days of high. My target above that high of day now. So, all right, so we're having some trouble here at the 06.50 area. Looking to see if this candle can't push through here. Just trying to get out of there for a small profit. If we can get out of here for a small profit, we'll see. Looking to see, I said C. Looking to see if this will push here above 207. 207's getting touched there. Come on, 207. Come on, baby. Resistance there. Pushed up there to the high, 207.25 now. So we'll give it a little bit more time, see if this can't push to high of day above that 211s here. Give it some time. Got about 3 minutes there. 3 minutes left on this 15-minute candle. Looking for a push up towards that high of day with my target. Really, I need to get 212 to 12s. I need to get 12s here on this trade to make the trade work out, I guess. Make the risk to reward work out here. There we go. Getting the push now up there at 208. Should have known earlier when I was shorting that stocks only go higher, Patrick. Why don't you learn this? How many times do I have to get squeezed out to learn that stocks only go higher? It would be really a smart thing to think. All right, so now we're up $15. Looking to see if we can get up there 09s on this push. We got some resistance here, 09 area, get above that 09 there. I mean, really over the 11s here should just be a clear breakout and probably push to the 20s. So if we can push above this high of day, definitely look for 20s today, the 220 area. So I might just kind of let this one ride a little bit longer here and see if it'll squeeze all the way up there above high of day. Let's go. Let's go. I'd like to see this candle close above the 08s here just to show some strength in this area. Got some resistance, obviously 08s there, all the way up there to the 11s. Resistance, previous resistance. So that's why I think if we can get push above this, it's going to really squeeze up there and get above that 11s pretty quickly here. No, look at this push. You're going to break, baby. It's going to go. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and take that little profit. Oh, my. Look at this thing. Wow. Are you kidding me? That's the squeeze that we're... wow. Okay. What are the lessons that we're learning here today, people? What are the lessons? If we got a target, if we got a plan, I got to stick to it, all right? That's what? That's 2 trades now today that should have easily hit my target here. I mean, up there to 211s, this thing's going. This thing's gonna go, right? It's gonna go. It's almost 11:30. We had this nice move there. The short did not work out. Obviously, we changed it up. We saw that we were getting the buying pressure coming in there. We saw that we were pushing, we were squeezing. We jumped in long. Look at that up there to 211s now. This morning, we jumped in long off the bounce. It rallied all the way up there to the 209s, which we only needed 206. So, okay. We're up $60. If we were trading one contract of the E-minis, we would be up $600. So, it's easy, obviously, in hindsight here. But it's just a process, people, process. So that's, 3 trades a day? Let me see my trades here. You can see my trades today. Buying here off the dip. Selling. Where did I sell that? Where's the sell thingy at? The sell here at the 03s. Guess what? It went all the way up there to the 09s. We got short here. We got stopped out. It ended up going all the way to the 11s. We ended up buying here at the 05s. It went all the way to 10s. So, all right. What do we learn? We're learning that our stops are working. We just got to give our targets a little bit more time here. Just give our targets more time. Focus on the overall trade, Patrick. Having patience, having confidence in the moves. We had 3 trades, three good trades. Even though this was a loser here, even though we lost here, overall, still 3 good trades. My entry could have been a little bit better on this trade, sure. Like I said, it could have been a little bit better here, but overall, it worked out, and that's all we can do. We got to just look for opportunities when we have them, and there it is. Up there, the high of this candle is 11, so up there to 211 now, so... All right. It is what it is. One contract, trading today, up $60. And we'll do the same thing tomorrow. I got things I got to do today. It's Monday. Time to take over the world. I will talk to you guys later on. If you haven't already, do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe button, all the buttons down below.